Hey guys, I'm going to go over your final assignment before break. We are actually not going to have time to write a complete essay, but what we're going to do is write our graphic organizer and parts of the essay. So then when we come back, hopefully, I'll get to see you guys again, we will be able to write the essay not about the same topic, but we'll take another topic. So let me explain for you what you're going to do and how the rest of the week is going to look. First things first, I'm going to send you an argument graphic organizer. Actually, Miss Jenkins shared this with me, and this is what she does with her kids, so I thought it would be a good start to moving forward with her next year if you guys go ahead and see it now. So it's going to break your essay into your main parts, which is your thesis statement. That would be your introductory paragraph at the end. You're going to have 3 body paragraphs because we know it's 5. So here's 1 paragraph, 2 paragraphs, 3. And then the counter argument is always in there on an argument, which is different than a regular, just expository essay. And then you'll have your conclusion. Now, the good thing about this is most of the work, if you've been doing it all along, is already done for you, and you just kind of put it together and piece it together. So let's look at the thesis statement first. Where is that information going to come from? So I want your thesis statement to start like this. If you look at the assignment that was due today, talking about your hook, line, sinker, you're arguing whether or not violence in movies and video games increases violence in our culture. And you have your articles that you've already read and pulled out things. You have your hook. You should already have your hook written here. Okay, you should already have your hook written here, sorry. Your line is a sentence and then growing more in depth and then finally coming up to your sinker, which is your thesis, okay? So you should already have all of this written so you can just copy and paste most of this information to create a really great thesis statement. So let's go back to what I had here. Where am I? All right. So I want all of you to start in a similar way. You're going to start with the counter, remembering that that means opposite of what you're going to claim. So I have started here. If you look at this, although many claim that lack of parental support is the #1 cause of violence among teens, that is my counter. Because what I'm going to say is, violence in movies and video games does indeed cause a more aggressive behavior in children. Again, if you remember my video from before, I hate these videos, right? You don't always have to agree with what you're saying in your video, or in your video. What am I talking about? In your argument, okay? So I don't necessarily believe this, but all the articles and really align with there's more to write about that it does than it doesn't. One thing that's really going to help you out, and thank you, Jacob. I didn't ask permission, Jacob Fischel, but I'm using yours anyway. So we did this assignment where I had you write claim 1, supporting evidence. Violence in movies is causing. And you already have your evidence pulled out of that first, the first article, and then claim 2, it is not. And here is where I got some of the information for the first part of my thesis. Although many claim that lack of parental support is the #1 cause of violence among teens, meaning the parents aren't there, the parents aren't doing what they're supposed to do. And I got that from Violence in Video Games article, okay? A lot of you wrote, as you went down and answered, that it presented an idea that the #1 cause of violence is that the parents just aren't around and doing what they're supposed to do, right? There's also some other counterclaims in that first article that I sent you, which is called Argument Violence in Movies, okay? All right, let me see where I was again. Okay, here we go. So, although many claim that a lack of parental support is the number one cause of violence among teens, research shows, and I want you to use that same language, it's okay. Research shows violence in movies and video games, and here's where you get to decide. I went ahead and just wrote one that increases violence in our culture. Again, this is restating the question, restating the prompt, because children mimic what they see in movies, become desensitized to violence, and have an increased appetite for more violence over time. That is a 3-part thesis. You are setting up your paragraphs. This is paragraph 1. This is going to be, paragraph, body 1. This is going to be body 2. This is going to be body 3. And then this is going to be the counter. You're all set up. But the good thing is you already have it there. Go to your December 7th assignment. I even wrote little notes for most of you saying you're going to want to use this. So go to your December 7th assignment. Look at some of the evidence that you pulled out of that very first article. You also have your violence in video games article where you have some of these questions here that will help you as well, okay? Let's see, okay, and you have most of your introduction already written. So you are well on your way, and this is a great way to get organized, guys. I'm gonna tell the truth, essays are work. They are work, they are hard work, and it usually takes time and a lot of building and a lot of steps and a lot of pre-writing, a lot of drafting. But if you do the work prior to, like I've been setting you up for and you didn't even know it, it's going to be easy just to transfer that right over and boom, you have it. So your argument graphic organizer. Okay, so this is going to be my reason 1. And when you click on this, a box should appear and you can just type right in that box, okay? I've already put boxes in there. So as you see, oh my goodness, I'm getting good at this technology stuff, okay? So my reason 1 that I think, or I'm going to argue, again, remember, it's not exactly what you think. Research shows violence in movies and videos increases violence in our culture because, boom, I'm going to type in here, I think, children mimic what they see in movies, okay? So, cited evidence from the article. You go back. You can go to your December 7th and use some of that if you want. You can go directly to the article. And you have, whoopsie, both articles, violence in video games and violence in movies, okay? Or your December 7th, and find something and make, and put it in your graphic organizer. What else do you have here? Become desensitized. I'm going to put children become desensitized to violence. Okay. Now, these are not full sentences yet. I'm going to go back in because I'm a good student and I want to do well and I want to pass an exam and I want to graduate. I'm going to go back in and make them pretty little sentences later on. But for right now, I'm just doing my 3 reasons. An increased appetite for more over time. Oh my gosh, I just hit Control-C because I'm like a wizard. Okay. And again, I don't have full sentences. Now, I wanted to make a point here. It's going to be a good one. Where is Jacobs? Okay. So Jacob had put in his evidence for violence in movies is not causing violence to rise in children, that Jonathan L. Friedman, a professor of psychology at the University of Toronto, whenever you mention someone by name, you have to give their credentials. And credentials is another way for just, remember our vocabulary word, credible, believable, trustworthy. You can't just put in a statement, Joe Schmo said, because who is Joe and who is he? Why do I care? You have to make sure that when you are using, when you're citing evidence from an article, if you mention a name, you need to then qualify it. You need to tell who that is, okay? So you're going to go down through. Now, I don't want you to use these as yours. I mean, you obviously can. That's why I'm not going to complete it. You're going to have to use some of them because obviously we all read the same articles. There's all the same evidence. Okay? So I want you to start although many claim, I want you to start in that fashion. Research shows, oops. And you need to, you definitely need to state this as well. But here is where you can increases or does not increase. Okay, this is where you will have to choose this, but you can use that same exact language there. And then you tell me why, 3 reasons why, right here. Reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. Evidence supporting, direct evidence right from that article. And it's not just a copy and paste, but for now, you're just putting it in there and then you're going to paraphrase it. You're going to reword it on your own. Now, what is the counter argument? What is, what's somebody, if you were arguing back and forth verbally, what would they say back to you? Nuh-uh, no, it doesn't. You know, why? Why do they think it doesn't? Because parents are to blame. Remembering that that's how we started. That's how I started mine, although many claim that lack of parental support is the main cause. So that's what I would put here, lack of parental support. Then I would find some evidence. And then you always have to have a clapback. That's what I call it, the clapback. Don't ever just leave your counter right there and be like, well, this is what they say. You decide, oh no, you got to come back at it, right? So if they say it's parental support, you might respond something like, although a lack of parental support, support does affect a child's decision making. If there weren't such violence in movies, blah, 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 you can see where I'm going with that, okay? And then how can you leave it memorable? I want you to fill out this graphic organizer. Use what you already have, which is that December 7th assignment. Use your articles. You must use your articles. You should have your hook and everything all ready and part of your thesis already created. Fill this out. Get it to me by Wednesday so I can make some corrections and add some comments to you. And then we'll be well on our way for Friday, our last day. I love you. I miss you. We're getting through this. I will see you soon.